Hey guys, good afternoon everyone. Welcome to our daily stock market insights with Miss JD. Today is March 22nd, 2021, and I'd like to review the highly traded stocks for this day. I hope you have been profitable. I know it is a difficult market day today, especially for our index. But let's try to uncover each one as we move along. Okay. For now, I'd like to invite everyone if you want to start your journey in the stock market and are hoping to get some guidance as you venture into this space. I'd like to invite everyone to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're always updated. I do review stocks every day, and you may want to also drop a comment if you'd like your stock to be reviewed. It's quite early. It's only 1:24 in the afternoon, so baka pwede ba tayong add more videos tonight. So just drop a comment. Comment lang kayo pag may gusto kayong stock na ipa-review. Okay, so now I'd like to start with the index. We were right. The index dropped. The index dropped significantly last Friday, and we ended outside of the Bollinger Band, as you can see. So I'm not surprised if there was a continuation. Although what's interesting now is that, well, looking at the technicals, okay, I'm just purely basing it on technicals. I noticed that we have a resistance formed at this area, and we also dropped at this point. So let us see if we are about to create a support at that level. At the same time, I'd still be on the conservative side in case that gets broken. The next area of support na nakikita ko would be 6,200 level. And I'm thinking we might be facing a possible bounce soon, given that our RSI, while this price is moving downwards over here, yung RSI natin naman is starting to show some recovery. But guys, mind you, RSI sometimes is a bit advanced. It could still move sideways or downwards, and then RSI is already showing a bullish divergence. So posible po yan. Pero yun lang, you can take note of the key areas I've plotted kasi posibleng gagawa tayo ng support at this level where we are at, or pwede pang bumaba sa next area. And the reason why I'm plotting support at this level is because nakikita natin ito. Support ito eh. Okay? Tapos may consolidation in this level. So posible nga two areas yan. So far, foreign buying is still out of the picture. Wala pa tayong foreign buying na nangyari today. So, hintayin lang natin yan. That's another key area to observe, or key element to observe kung time na bang mag-bounce si market. Okay? So, first stock on our list is Dito. Dito dropped by 2%. It even had a gap down. So may video ako last night about dito, and we said that it could potentially go down. And mukhang promising to kasi nasa area, ang bounce niya is at the area where we plotted it. It's an area, guys, so posibleng tataas or slightly higher or slightly lower. Pwede ka bang umabot sa 849, 850. Pero when it dropped, dito siya, may wick pa tayo dito at the 894 level. Or also inside the Bollinger Band. We're still inside the Bollinger Band. Your RSI is up here. Pero, ang nakikita ko lang, which is still very unstable, I'd say, even if it is we filled that gap same day, we're still not out of the woods yet. Hindi pa stable ang price niya. Hindi pa yan guarantee na magtutuloy-tuloy ang bounce. Posibleng sideways pa yan, or pwedeng slight overshoot pa nga yan up to 850 level. Reason for that is wala pa tayong shift in the volume over here. Very flat pa yung volume. Okay, so ang gusto nating makita is like what I mentioned yesterday. Ito yung while we were doing sideways, and then all of a sudden may volume na pumasok. Biglang shift ng volume as we move higher. So yan yung babantayan natin kung andun na ba ang sentiment ng majority in adding more for dito. But for now, I'd say it might just go sideways first or slight overshoot to the 850 level. So I think this area right now, this is just for long-term holders of Dito, because this is the fact that it dropped significantly. That's an opportunity to buy more, provided that your outlook is really long-term, not even months, because we all know that even Dito has declared that they will not be profitable on their first year. I'm trying to recall kung 3 years or 5 years ba ang projected nilang magiging profitable sila. But then again, we understand that because, like any business, it's expected that on the first year, a lot of cash outlay or asset building of asset yung nangyayari. Okay, PHA. PHA, we had a gap down. We're still on the conservative side for PHA. Baka matuluyan pa siya ng 163. There was a gap here. It was filled through. Pero naging resistance to, tapos may retest dito na area at the 165 level. So chances are baka magtuloy-tuloy pa siya papunta dito. So the sentiment is still on the bearish side for PHA. That's what we're looking at as of this time. So for those investors of PHA, hold on to your buying power first, because I feel that you can still get this at a much cheaper level. Okay, next is Ali. Ali is still triggering the lower Bollinger Band. While it's true that we are at the oversold level, we cannot assume that that's already the cheapest point. So they said, don't catch a falling knife. So let's try to still observe, baka may ibababa pa yan bago tayo pumasok ulit. At this point, looking at historical data over here, I see this key level as our support. That was your previous resistance that became a support right over here. So chances are, if you're going to revisit that, that could be a possible area of bounce. We'll monitor that key level first. And then when we see a green engulfing candlestick around that level or several days bouncing at that area, that's our trigger that it is going to bounce at that area. All right. MBT still staying flat. We have our support right here. Still, let's see if it is going to hold. But so far, overall, the index is still on the conservative side. We're not very bullish as of yet, so possibly sideways, or worse, it could even break down. But then again, MBT is MBT. That's Metro Bank. When you engage in Metro Bank, uh, good for long-term investing. Overall, malaki pa rin yung big picture niya. There's still a big upside if you're willing to wait. At this point, those people who would like to engage in the Philippine market, it's best that we manage our expectations. This is not going to bounce anytime soon. While it's true that the vaccine is already here, several brands are already here, but it is the execution, right? The implementation phase that will really challenge us at this point. How fast can we execute vaccination, given that how many millions that we have? Realistically, if you're going to uh, execute, you vaccinate everyone, let's say 10,000 people every single day, how long does it take for everyone to be completed? Right? Siguro mga 2 years pa bago lahat tayo mabigyan. Given the technology that we have, the manpower that the government has. So we're still on the conservative side. So I'm thinking bouncing at its full potential is still on the bearish side. I personally, and this is just me talking, I'm just, an ordinary person making commentaries here online. I just feel that if we are going to climb up, it's going to be a very slow pace at this point. So holders lang talaga, especially for MBT. Please be prepared that this will not take an overnight success for us to see a shift in direction. One thing good though is personally, I'm also invested in MBT. I got the dividend yesterday. I already got the notification, so that's a good sign. So as you can see, I was able to enter right over here, but that was really my objective. It's really for the dividend. And when it gapped down, I just did an average over here around to 47 to 48, but still stabilizing at this point. Okay, next is TEL. TEL, we're still outside of the Bollinger Band, triggering downward direction. So I'm not expecting a lot. I even feel that this could still stabilize at this area. This is where I'm seeing it. So it could be slightly lower or higher, guys. Take note. This is the support area I'm looking at, 1169 level. Support, resistance previously. So that's something to closely monitor. ACEN. ACEN is another stock. We've seen a green candlestick, but that's because it had a gap down and tried to fill the gap same day. There's a dividend, so that's something good, but it's not very significant amount. So we need to check this one out because we're still being rejected at the MA20 line. As of this time, I'm seeing 660, 6 peso level, so or 650 area. Those are that's a key level. So far, I consider this a sideways movement. Um, I like the green candlestick here though. This one. This is a good volume. The moment I think we could be, all right, we could be crossing the MA20 line very very soon with this kind of candlestick, and it's a yeah, for me, the next trigger would be a cross of the MA20 line. So I think if you're a long-term investor for ACEN, I think it's really worth trying it out now. 657 is the area of possible support I'm looking at. So sideways, anywhere from between 657 to 7 peso area. I think that's a good area to try out. I think that's it for our first part. I'm really looking forward, guys, for your comments, suggestions, and requests as I publish this video. I hope I'll be able to record another one tonight for you guys. So, looking forward to your feedback. In the meantime, thank you for watching this first episode for the day. And I hope you had a profitable day and more profit in the days to come. Thank you, and bye bye for now.